Hey, what's up? It's Elvin Gaming X, and today I'm gonna rate all my queues from worst to best and explain. I'm also gonna explain the level it's okay to use. So, by the way, this is part one. The the worst queue in the whole game and everyone's owns is the beginner's queue. As you can see, it has no force, aim, spin, nor time. This queue's absolute shit, and I'll rate it a 0 out of 10. The level I recommend this queue at the most is level 5. If you're level 6 and you don't even at least have the soccer cards too, you're garbage. Let's move on to the London queue. It's just a decent looking queue. Beginner's queue looks like shit too. But the stats aren't that great. Force has 1 force, 1 spin, nothing else. And it's garbage, really. It really is garbage. This queue, I'll give it a 0.5 out of 10. And in appearance, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. By the way, let's also rate appearance. I give the beginner queue, I give the appearance 0 out of 10 because it's ugly queue. Let's really give a 4 out of 10. Move up to the Soccer Star queue. The Soccer Star queue is the third worst queue I own. It has 1 force, 1 aim, 1 spin. And it's a decent looking queue. If for the max for this queue is level 10, I'll use this queue maximum level. And after level 10, you should have a better queue than this. In appearance, so I'll give it a 0.75 out of 10 in stats and a 3 out of 10 in appearance. Let's move on to the Skull queue. It's an ugly queue. It's actually an ugly queue. The force has 1 force and 2 spin and nothing else. It's shit. The max level I'll give this queue is level 8. And I'll rate it a 0.5 out of 10. And appearance, I'll give it a 1 out of 10. Let's move in on one other queue. This queue, the Barcelona queue, to be honest, level 1 is shit. It's like as bad as the London queue. But I have a level 2, and I'm rating my queues. I'm not rating the general queue. The Barcelona queue, it's actually a nice queue. The appearance is actually cool, but the stats are garbage. I give this queue, it has 2 force, 1 aim, and 1 spin, nothing else. I give this queue in stats a 1 out of 10. But in appearance, I give it a 6 out of 10 because it's a pretty cool looking queue. I'm not gonna lie. It's not legendary, but it's pretty cool looking queue. Let's move on to the Sydney queue. The Sydney queue. Oh, 2 up. Oh, fuck. The Sydney queue. It's a decent looking queue. And it has slightly better stats than the Barcelona. It has 2 force, 1 aim, 2 spin. And it's a bad queue, to be honest. Oh, by the way, Barcelona level... Oh, I said level 12. Oh. I'll give this also level 12 max for use this queue level 12. After level 12, I recommend you get a better queue. Has 2 force, 1 aim, and 2 spin, nothing else. I'll give this queue a 1.25 out of 10. And in appearance, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Okay, let's move on to the Madrid queue. Madrid queue, It's not good. It has one force, one aim, and three spin, which is starting to get to the mediocre. Three spin, that's already kind of mediocre, but still bad. It's not a good Q. I'll give this Q level max, level 10 actually. After level 10, I recommend you have a better Q. But you win this in the Madrid tournament, so I'm pretty sure barely anyone below level 10 has this Q. So I'll give this Q in stats a 1 out of 10. In appearance, I'll give it a 2.5 out of 10 because it's okay looking Q. The Candy Q. That's actually a bit more. The Candy Q is actually a bit more decent. 2 force, 1 aim, 3 spin. Still bad. Still not that good of a Q. I'll give this level 13 max. After level 13, you should get a better Q than this. I'll give this a 1.25 out of 10 in stats. And in appearance, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Okay, let's move on to the Buenos Aires Q. The Buenos Aires Q, it's a shit Q, like all of these. I'll give it. It has 1 force, 2 aim, 3 spin. I still haven't gone to a Q with even a fucking time. And I'll give this Q level max, level 12. After level 12, you better use a better Q than this, like the Gunman Q. And so yeah, fuck. So I'll give this Q a 1.25 out of 10 in stats, and I'll give this Q a 2 out of 10 in appearance. Okay, the Moscow Q. This Q is actually a cool looking Q. By the way, in appearance, 100% opinion. Stats, it's more factual. Sorry about that. It's more factual. Okay. So, the Moscow Q is starting to get to the decent seaside. Still not that good of a Q. But it has 3 force, 2 aim, 3 spin. I'll give this Q level 15 max. After level 15, you need a better Q. I'll give this Q a 1.5 out of 10 in stats. And a 3 out of 10 in appearance. It's actually a decent looking Q. Not gonna die. Okay, next up is the Amsterdam Q. The Amsterdam Q. It's an Mac Q. It's the same as the Moscow Q, so I'm gonna also give it a level 15 max. A 1.5 out of 10 in stats. But in appearance, I also give it, instead of a 3 out of 10, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Because tournament Qs are like the coolest looking Qs. They look cool, in my opinion. I mean, look at that. It's a nice ass Q. It has colors and shit. I mean, it's cool. Okay, the Gunman Q. The Gunman Q, it's starting to get to the improvement side. It's way better than this shit. Has 4 force. That's actually getting to mediocre. That's actually not trash. It's not good. It's not good, but it's not trash. 2 aim, yeah, that sucks. And 3 spin, yeah, that's ass. In stats, so far this is the highest. A 2 out of 10. Ooh. A 2 out of 10 in stats. I'll give it level 20 max. Yeah, level 20. Ooh. So 2 out of 10 and appearance, it's not that appealing. I'll give it a 2 out of 10 in appearance too. It's alright. So okay, so the first episode we rated beginner Q all the way to the Gunman Q. So episode 2, we're gonna move on to the standard Q all the way to somewhere around here. So Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in episode 2. Bye.